Hey, Will. I think Coach Cristobal said yesterday afternoon that he'd see how you guys have responded to Saturday, in practice the last 2 days. How have you seen the team? How you guys have responded, since that game?
Yeah, it was obviously very, very tough, very disappointing. So obviously people are, upset about it and using that as, fuel of like, hey, we can't do that. We can't allow that. We have to be better. So, it is serious around here and guys are taking that very, very seriously into heart. And seeing that's unacceptable and we have to improve and they're taking that to practice. So the best thing we can do is use that and finish strong and get better as a team and finish this year off, on a good note.
Our next question for Will comes from Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan.
Hey, Will. The bowl games. I mean, you're an older guy. How important are they for developing, or excuse me, what Coach Cristobal would call a rebuilding program? What can you guys get out of them? And are they just a nice reward? How important is this bowl thing going on?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, we're taking it one game at a time, not looking too far into the future. We just got to take it week by week. But, season's not going the way we wanted it to. But to be able to finish strong and make it to a bowl game and win one would mean a lot, especially for a lot of the older guys, and myself included. I think that'd be something really special just because, I haven't done that since I've been here. And that's something that I would really like to do. And I know a lot of the older guys and, would want to do. And besides that, but it's good momentum for the team moving forward with, going into the off season program. And if you finishing the season on a high note and making it into a bowl game is huge and important. So it's a really big deal. But like I said, we're taking it week by week, and that doesn't happen if we got to win this weekend, and we got to focus on that. So take care of business then.
Our next question for Will comes from Luke Cheney from All Hurricanes. Luke.
Hey, Will, what are some things about Georgia Tech's defense that really stands out on film to you?
Yeah, I mean, just looking at film, it's very evident that they've got physical guys up on the D line, big guys, and then sticks out too is their linebackers. Athletic, strong guys, and move really well. And they're chasing the ball sideline to sideline. So secondary, same. They got good players out there. So it's a good defense, and it's something that we really have to prepare for. And do a good job because they do a lot of good things. So we got to focus on ourselves, improve this week, trust the game plan, and go out and we got to execute most importantly because it's a talented group they got up there.
Our next question for Will comes from Matt Sherdell, Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey, Will. Obviously, I know you guys practice really hard. And obviously, for some reason, it's not like translating onto the field all the time. You're an older guy. Can you put your finger on like where that disconnect is? Sort of what's causing it?
I think everything we do around here, is 100%. We practice hard. We study hard. We lift. We work out hard. I think it comes down to execution. We're just not connecting, not doing what we are doing here at practice, and because we're putting in the work, and it's, every single week we go and feeling really good about the game plan and what we did. And we just got to translate that into on Saturdays. And, we got a lot of guys banged up and young guys filling the roles. And, we got, as a older player, leaders of the team, we've got to do a good job of, making sure everyone's comfortable and bringing us together. Keep doing this. We got to keep staying together, through tough times. But, we always hear us saying is we just got to keep working. So that's all we can do. We got to keep working hard this week, and we really got to translate that on Saturday onto the field.
Next, we'll go to Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny.
Hey, Will, I remember when Coach Lashley was here, I asked you, how thick is the playbook? And I remember you made it seem like real thin. I'm curious with Coach Gaddis, is it a much more complicated offense? And how much do you think maybe that it's a little bit more diverse affects, maybe how easy it is for you guys to pick up your responsibilities? In other words, are there more mistakes maybe because it's not as simplified?
It's a different offense for sure, but I think they do a great job of simplifying it and making it as, easy to understand for players. It is different. It's not a thin playbook. There's a lot of options, and which is great. But I love the offense. What Coach Gaddis does is great. I love it. So it's but it's different than what we've done before. But I think it's what the coaches do. They do a great job of making it easy for us to understand. I don't think it's anything difficult at all.
We'll go back to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey again, Will. I think Gaddis said yesterday that Georgia Tech likes to blitz a lot. How important is it for you guys to help your young quarterbacks this week? Pick up the blitzes, protect whoever it is as quarterback.
Yeah, that's big. You want to make the quarterback, especially if it's a young guy, feel comfortable back there. So that's what we have to do a good job of that. Pick those splits up, and the pressures that they bring, we've got to do a good job. So he's got that confidence, and we will. And I know they'll have the confidence because we trust these guys, and it'll be good. But it's a good challenge. We've seen defenses similar to this before in the season, so it's nothing too crazy that we haven't seen before.
We'll wrap up for Will with Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey again. Similar to Susan's earlier question about like bowl games, obviously, the game itself is a nice reward, but how crucial are those bowl practices? I don't know if it's like 10 or 15. How crucial are those, especially for like the younger players?
Yeah, it's huge. Younger guys who get that opportunity to get more valuable reps and even playing time in the game. Moving forward, it's great for the program because you kind of get to show what you have. Either whether that's more reps in practice or in the game itself, but for the program moving forward, it's really important. As a young guy myself, those were important times for me as a freshman or sophomore or junior, whatever. Those are important reps that that you need. So no, I think it's huge, and if we need to get that opportunity because it's great for the team.
Hey, Will, specifically with Jaleel Skinner, can you talk about his progress that you've seen throughout the year? Just what you've seen from him.
Yeah, Jaleel's done a great job, of taking coaching, he's matured a lot since he first got here. And he's a great guy, great player, great competitor. So we're lucky to have him, and just to keep seeing him grow, it has been awesome. And his time's coming. So I'm really excited for him, and he's going to continue to keep helping us.
Awesome. Thanks, Will, for your time, and good luck on Saturday.
Yep. Thank you guys. Have a good one.